Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Pure. I'm Rina, and today I wanted to film, I was asked to film a video about, so if you find yourself in the realm of the unknown, if you find yourself in a situation where you don't know what's going to happen, you feel like you're standing in front of a cliff and you look down there and you feel terrified, you don't know how where your life is going, or also this applies to people who are following their dreams and you don't know if it's gonna work out, you're not certain about anything, you're like, I don't know what's going on. And also this applies to people who have been forced to leave something behind, something old in the past, something old way of being in the past. This may include a job, a relationship, a place, a country, this may include, most likely this includes the old way of doing things, the old way of just like you're being forced into the unknown, so you don't see where you're going. You're like, I know that this is old, I know that this doesn't serve me, I know that I'm feeling like and I'm being pushed and just everything in my life turns out this way, that everything that I leave in the past, it's supposed to stay in the past. And you're like, but I don't know what I'm gonna do next, or I know what I'm gonna do next, I don't know if it's gonna work out, I don't know if I'm just not sure if it's all going to pan out, and it's scary. It's like you feel like you don't have anyone to rely on, you only ask gods to help you, and you're like, what is going on? So anyway, you will feel if this video is for you or not, because I feel like everything that I'm going to say will, one way or another, you can apply it to your life, to your current situation. So if you found yourself in the realm of the unknown, fear not, child. This is leading you to great victory, great success. This is for you to change, to embrace freedom. The only way out of this is through. So don't look back. Be excited for the things to come. And this is like, what you gotta do is trust that even if you don't see the whole picture, even if you don't see anything, even if you're like walking blind, you're like a mole, you're only walking on instinct, this is saying this is perfect, you don't have to see it all. This is for you to, this is creating your strength, creating your newfound strength, and your future version is coming through right now in this video. And it says that thank you so much for going for what you believe in every single day, even if the whole world tells you that you are insane, or what are you doing with your life, or even you yourself are saying that to yourself. Your future version comes here and says that thank you so much for doing this, because the amount of success, the amount of glory, the amount of whatever you may be aiming for, it's gonna be 10,000 times bigger than you can even comprehend. So whatever your situation is, you can apply it to your own life. This is leading you to such huge success. This is like you are being rebuilt on a cellular level. So in order to do that process, we need to completely and totally strip down. So you may feel like everything was stripped down, everything, you had this huge tower moment. Now you're naked and the new hadn't begun yet, and now you're like a naked, you're just a naked person in front of 1,000 people, and everyone is like, shame. That's how you may be feeling. And these people who are like, shame, this is your own limiting beliefs, this is your old identity, this is people around you who are very limited, who can't see life through a higher lens, who don't understand the way things work, and that if you always manifest lack, if you always manifest toxicity and your comfort, you're not gonna grow. If you always manifest your comfort, there is no growth there. And this is a video for people who are being pushed out of their comfort zone. They already find themselves out of the comfort zone, and they have to swim somehow. And that's what it is. And this is saying you are able to do it. You are only given challenges that you can handle, no matter how hard it is. You have the support of the whole universe. You have the support of ancestors who are in awe with you, because you are one of the first one, or if the first one in your bloodline to be able to do things like this. When you shift the whole game, when you shift the whole paradigm, just by like your soul guides you through this. It's not just, it's not a coincidence that all of these things are happening, and that you're being pushed somewhere else, and that your soul is like, keep going, keep going, keep going, and don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to the world. Shut yourself off if you need to, and listen to your heart. What does it say to you? It says that your soul is guiding you to your ultimate bliss and is preparing you with every step, with every little step that you take. You are being upgraded. You're being filled with that, what is necessary for you to embody. And when the bells will be ringing, when you will be like, okay, it's time for me to do this, then you will be ready for this. Because the whole universe will scream at your face that do this. You need to do this. You need to embody this. You need to be this in this position. And this is where you will feel like you're pushed, like there is growth, there is expansion. And a part of you is like, damn, is afraid, but also a part of you is so excited to do this. And this is when you know that you're stepping into your soul's purpose. And it can get ugly before you are in that position. You need to build up your strength so much that you become this tree. You become a tree. You can't be shaken by anything. And we need to strip everything that doesn't serve us. All the old beliefs, all the old people who are not meant to go with you. Unfortunately, old jobs, old limiting beliefs, everything that doesn't serve you, old routines, old patterns, everything that is not in alignment will be stripped out. either you will stay in a low space. And I'm not talking to people who are staying in the old space. If you have listened to this video up to this point, you are going above and beyond. You are going to break that threshold, and you are going to rise so high that it's scary how much, for you right now, it may be scary how much you will rise. But that version that is rising at the most rapid speed, it's prepared. This version of you who has this success, who has this money, who has this divine union, who has this dream life in front of them, who is in this emperor-empress position, this version of you has been through initiation, has been through what you're going through right now. Because we can't just skip a level. We need to be fully prepared. We need our system, like on PC, we needed to be drivers, to be up to date, to be able to fulfill it all, to be able to carry out your legacy, to bring your Ten of Pentacles here on the earth plane. So this ain't no small stuff. This is big, and this is like abundance is, you are pregnant with it. You can't see it maybe in your 3D at all, but the amount of abundance that is in your energy field, that is in your, on your name, is infinite. So to be able to carry that, we need to clear everything out. And that's what's happening right now. So what can you do right now? Right now you can trust. You have to trust that you're being guided by the goodness, by the God, by your soul, by your higher self, by your ancestors, spirit guides, whatever. You're being guided by all of them to your ultimate bliss in the earth plane. So we gotta crack this code, and to do that we need to go through the forest, the dark forest. Purge. This process is like you clean everything. You're like, this doesn't serve me. This is like you dissect everything. And it's also like simple things. So even stuff in your home, you're like, just when you're going through this, I feel like, for me personally, maybe that's not for everyone, but for me personally, your intuition is like off, it's off the roof, it's through the roof. Your intuition is so on point that it's not like you cannot listen to it, because it screams in your face. It's like, this is the truth. This is what you need to do. You need to clean this. You need to do this. And you're like, your conscious mind is like, yeah, I guess you know better. So for me personally, my intuition went really, really strong when in this process, because it feels like in this process that's the only thing you can rely on, because the rest is like just an illusion, just a mask, and you gotta crack that mask. You gotta reach to the bottom of things. And it says you're almost there. So if you have been experiencing this for some time, walking this path of of mystic, you can say, because it ain't for everybody, I guess. It's only if you have chosen it. You're not gonna go through this process if you're like, I'm gonna stay in my comfort zone. This is like, you're not in your comfort zone. Even though the universe supports you. So it's not like it's complete hell or anything, but it can be. But still, the universe, you see the blessings. You see like the return. You take 3 steps and you see universe returning to you. Because you're doing the right thing. You're like, I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to leave this behind so that something bigger than me can enter. Because that's what's happening. This is bigger than Jupiter, you know? This is like, this is it, you know? Your ancestors are very present. Trust in the serendipity. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta trust. You don't know how things are gonna go out. You don't know how. Every day you need to trust. This is a trust game. Every day you need to be cool, calm and collected and not to think about what will happen in the future or how you will be able to pay for your bills, how this will happen. You need to completely embrace and completely surrender. Who will be taking care of my kids? What will happen then? We don't know, but we need to surrender completely. And that's when you will see that it's all taken care of already, because you're doing the right thing. We are shaping you up into a whole new character, into a whole new butterfly. You are protected. So if you resonate with this is, you automatically get protection. So, and then it's like, do what you truly need to do at this time. So you need to ask yourself, when you are in a clear state, you need to ask yourself, what is it that I truly need to do right now? How do I need to feel right now? How do I need to act right now? What do I need to do with this situation? What do I truly need to do? What does my heart tells me to do? And do it. And don't ask why. Just do it. And then it's like, embrace child's curiosity and fearlessness. It's time for you to dabble into the unknown. It's time for you to just, because a child doesn't know how they're gonna grow up. How tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow? They are here and now in the present moment, and they are fearless. And that's what you need to embody as much as you can. And people will tell you that you're insane, that you're irresponsible, when in reality you're breaking generational curses, generational trauma, you're being the carrier of the new world frequencies, and people will tell you in your face that you're crazy, what happened with you? Did something happen with you? You were like better, or like you better. You were so different back then. Right now you're like into this woo-woo shit. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so people will tell you like their own deepest shadow will be reflected to you, because they will pick up on your light. They will be picking up on what you're doing, and their shadow self will be like, I can never fulfill that. I wouldn't ever be able to go through this. So I will trash on this person. I will completely say that they are delusional. And that will make me feel better, because I'm afraid and I will never do this in this lifetime. So be prepared for that. And don't react, don't interact, whatever your way, don't take it as your own, because it's not, because you know what you're doing. It says, it's like, be a boss and bet it all. So this is a call, this is like a strong call to take your power, claim it back to yourself. Take it all. Be the most bad bitch, badass version that you can be, and remind yourself of what you're doing. This is all serving me. This is like, it's gonna be so good. I saw today I have seen a elevator. It was like, it wasn't too high of a building, but it was like 7 or 8 floors. And I saw an elevator and I was like, I wonder I wonder which floor is it gonna land on. And I was kind of feeling that it's talking to me. This elevator is talking to me right now. And I was like, okay, maybe like 5th floor, you know. And it was going up, and it passed the 5th floor, the 6th floor, and it landed just on the last one. And it almost felt like it's gonna push through the roof. So it was like, I felt that this is it. This is it for this video, for us. We're going so high. It's not gonna Dorothy, it's not gonna be the Kansas. You're not gonna be in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Things are gonna shift, and they're gonna shift so freaking fast in the 3D. Not only in the 5D, in the 3D. I would say watch this video in like 4 months and see that you're like, I watched this in another dimension, man. And it's all happened because my present version, so me right now, you right now, are doing this. This is all, your huge success is only possible because right now you're going through this. So this is like, give yourself love, give yourself applause, give yourself props for doing this work, even if no one sees. You know what you're doing. You deserve love, and this is all happening for you, even if at times it seems like scary and like, why I have to go through this? Because people have it so easy and I don't have it so easy. It's all happening for you. And embrace it. Don't give up, and you're almost there. So thank you so much for watching. This is really beautiful. See you next time, and bye.